why they don't believe in and don't appreciate your dream. So there's a short answer, and then there's a little bit more expansive answer. So the short answer is they don't believe in your dream because they have their own dream. So part of it is physiology. We each have our own brain, so we each have our own thoughts, but we also each have our own spirits and our own souls. So what's intrinsic to one person is different than what's intrinsic to another. But there's a few other factors also at work. One is that we have a strong need to be right in this world, and that's kind of linked to survival, because if we feel like we're wrong, then we feel like we're vulnerable because we feel like we can't be efficacious and effective in the world. So let me just break that down a little bit. So there's a famous saying that says you could be right or you could be rich. The reason why people are successful and wealthy one reason is because they can handle chaos, they can handle ambiguity, they can handle not being right. So like an entrepreneur, they say is a person that has a high threshold for pain, because being an entrepreneur, like Gary Vaynerchuk says, is like getting punched in the face every day, which is definitely true. Or some people have said that being an entrepreneur is like eating glass, because it's just solving problems and solving other people's problems one after another, which is not easy or always fun. So mature people, successful people can let other people be right because they know that other people have a need to be right, and you don't feel like you lose your sense of self. People that have a weaker sense of self, they always have to be right because they feel like their sense of being right is what gives them control in the world, maybe a false sense of control, but control of the world and being able to survive ultimately. So they don't want to give up that control. They don't want to give up that idea of being right, because if they feel like they're wrong, then they feel like other people will take advantage of them, the world not good to them. There's a lack of trust in the world because there's a lack of trust in themselves. So getting back to vision, they don't believe in your vision because it's a threat to their vision. Because if you're right, how can they be right if they have a different vision than you? So they can't support you because they want you to support them. See, it's kind of paradoxical because in this world you have to give before you can get. But most people don't realize that to a sufficient degree to be super, super successful. Most people operate under a scarcity principle, a win-lose, that for me, a zero-sum game, for me to win, you have to lose. But really mature and spiritual and successful enlightened people realize that it's not win-lose, it's win-win, that I don't win at your expense. I win because you let me win. I win because I help you to accomplish your dreams. There's a famous book, Win Friends and Influence People. It says, show interest in other people, genuine interest, and then you'll get what you want. Zig Ziglar says, help enough other people to get what they want, and, you can get anything you want. So basically, your dream is your dream. Other people are not going to run around jumping up and down your dream, unless it helps them fit into their dream. So that's why success in business is just about value creation, which is basically just helping other people fulfill their dreams and their needs and their goals. And I guess that's about it for now.